As we begin our journey on the sun-drenched surface, the ocean appears full of life and vibrant colors. Pods of Finizen leap through the crests of the waves, and their playful cries echo over the open water. Just below the surface, a group of Squirtle gracefully makes its way through the swell, their sturdy shells bobbing on the waves as they move confidently in the coastal currents. Nearby, a group of Wingull effortlessly glides on the sea breeze, occasionally diving for prey. The turquoise expanse seems welcoming, hiding the jagged, prehistoric architecture of the deepest abyss. We descend into the Hadal Zone, the most hostile environment on the planet, named after the ruler of the underworld. Our specialized titanium vessel is a marvel of engineering, capable of withstanding any monstrous pressure. As we cross the 1,000-meter mark, the last rays of sunlight disappear, leaving us in total darkness. The water temperature outside is an icy 4 degrees Celsius, and only unique organisms survive here. We encounter a vast school of chincho, whose glowing lures flicker like distant stars in an underwater galaxy. Their soft bioluminescence brings a fleeting sense of peace in this oppressive and absolutely silent environment. Suddenly, proximity sensors warn us of a massive object rapidly approaching from the starboard side. A colossal deep-sea tentacruel emerges from the darkness, its 80 tentacles stretching out like ghostly ribbons. This specimen is much larger than any other, suggesting the influence of pressure on the abnormal growth of creatures. It circles our vessel with predatory grace, studying the metal hull with its cold, intelligent eyes. For a moment, we are at the mercy of this gelatinous titan before it disappears again into the black abyss. We continue our descent and reach the abyssal plains, where the landscape turns into a graveyard of ancient ships. Among the wreckage, we spot a group of relicanth, living fossils that have not changed for millions of years. These creatures have witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations from their untouched sanctuary in the deep waters. Our navigation systems begin to malfunction as we enter a narrow canyon with magnetic interference. On the canyon walls, we discover ruins whose architectural style predates any known records. Massive stone arches and monoliths are covered with a thick layer of prehistoric ocean silt and centuries of debris. We use a robotic arm to clear debris from a central structure resembling an ancient altar. Carved into the stone are symbols of an apocalyptic war between primordial forces of land, sea, and the endless sky. As we approach, the symbols begin to pulse with a faint blue light, resonating with the planet's core. This is not just electricity, it is elemental energy that feeds directly on the Earth's internal heat. Radiation levels spike sharply, and the water around the submersible begins to vibrate with a terrifying low hum. Below the ruins, the seabed itself begins to shift, revealing a massive structure hidden deep beneath the crust. This is not a geological formation. We are looking at the armored hide of a sleeping god who has waited for an eternity. A massive eye opens beneath the silt, illuminated by a terrifying, primal intelligence that is beyond our understanding. The tectonic plates groan as the titan shifts its weight, sending shockwaves through the entire deep trench. This is Kyogre, the legendary sovereign of the depths, whose existence was long considered nothing more than a beautiful myth. Its massive fins unfurl, revealing glowing crimson runes that cut through the darkness like lava. The pressure around us fluctuates sharply as Kyogre begins to bend the very molecules of water to its will. We realize that the ancient ruins were not a temple, but a complex seal designed to contain this power. The Titan's roar is felt with the entire body rather than heard. This vibration could shatter our viewing windows. Water swirls into a powerful underwater vortex, dragging all matter toward the center of the awakening monarch. Kyogre's bioluminescence now floods the entire canyon, transforming the black void into a neon blue cathedral of light. As Kyogre rises from the depths, the entire world ocean begins to react instantly to its presence. We are no longer alone in this turbulent wake. Massive life forms emerge from every shadow of the trench. A majestic pod of Wylord appears from the darkness, their songs harmonizing with the vibrations of Kyogre's power. We can barely keep up with it. The speed at which this titan moves toward the surface defies all laws of physics. Chaos awaited us above. The ocean, which was calm only an hour ago, has turned into a boiling cauldron. He is here. His presence instantly changes the very structure of the atmosphere, causing a downpour that will not end until he wills it. These marks are not just decoration. They are ancient energy conduits linking the Titan with the power of the planet itself. We are caught in a gravitational trap. The ocean is literally bending under the weight of his power. The sensors are off the charts. The Earth's magnetic field at this point is so distorted that our instruments have simply stopped working. This is not just a storm. This is the birth of a new era, an epoch where man no longer dictates his rules to nature. Every movement he makes causes seismic tremors that will be felt even on the most distant continents. The king has returned, and his guard awakens with him. The Gyarados were the first to recognize the authority of their master. At that moment we realized, he doesn't just see us. He is judging whether we are worthy to remain in his new world. The judgment is over. The great tide turns away, leaving us in the heart of the storm he created. He returns to the vast emptiness of the ocean, where no human eye can follow. His vanguard follows. The sea dragons return to the depths, their duty fulfilled. Pressure begins to subside. For the first time in hours, sunlight reaches the surface again. The ocean breathes a sigh of relief. The messengers of peace return to the warming waters. Life in the depths finds its rhythm again. Primal power leaves behind only peace. On the shores, life finds its footing again. The tide has turned, but the world is not the same as it was. We survived the encounter, but our instruments were not designed for such a reality. The signal is lost. Kyogre has reached the deepest trenches, far beyond our reach. The ocean celebrates. A new era of the sea has begun under the silent supervision of its true master. Myths do not die. They only sleep until the world needs them once more. We will be watching, ready for the day the abyss decides to speak again. Kyogre, King of the Sea. Legend. Reality. Eternal.